Hey there everybody, it's Alex here from RPGsite.net, and this is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Of course it is, if you can't tell from the helmet. And this is the Nintendo Switch version, which is a pretty good looking and decent running version of the game. But today I'm here to talk to you about the big change in the game, the big addition to the game, which is of course Amiibo support and the Legend of Zelda themed items for the game. So I'm going to do two things in this video. I'm going to run down how you actually do the Amiibo thing, because it's actually a little bit hidden away and I didn't find it. I was searching in the menus for it and I couldn't find it, and then I discovered it, so I'll show you how to do it, and then I'll scan a bunch for Amiibo. I do know from Bethesda that there's a 20% chance when you scan an Amiibo that a Zelda themed item will appear. So yeah, so here's how you access it. You just bring up the main menu and you head across to Magic, and it will actually be in the Powers menu. You will have Amiibo, and quite early in the game here, so we don't have many powers, but this one is there from the moment the game kicks off proper. As soon as you've got that, you can activate it like any other power, like a shout, by just pressing the right bumper or R1, whichever terminology you prefer, and the game will let you scan the Amiibo. It's really pretty simple, and now let's scan some Amiibo. So once you're in a position where you're ready to scan Amiibo, the game will basically allow you to do so. Now the game isn't quite as good at feeding back about how much space you need as Zelda is, unfortunately. But basically you need a decent amount of space, and I also think there's a stipulation on how many Amiibo have already spawned in that area, because they spawn a chest and I'm sure there's a concern about it slowing down the game. Anyway, when you have selected it as your magic power, you can press R1 or the right bumper or whatever you want to call it, and bam, there you go. The Amiibo circle appears in the game universe, and now you're ready to scan. So here I am. This is a Zelda Wind Waker Zelda Amiibo, and I scan it. I open up the chest, and there it is. There's the Hylian shield, which is a perfect first grab for scanning in this location. Now, as far as I can tell, the Zelda armor set is light armor, because I've got the Champion's Tunic from Breath of the Wild as well. And as far as I can tell, it also it scales to your current level, essentially. So, the Hylian shield I get now will be much weaker than the one that would pop out of an Amiibo scan much later in the game after I've leveled up a lot. But still, great thing to get, and you get some extra gear as well in there for the bargain. Can we scan another? Will the game let us? So this is what I mean. It's now saying no, it doesn't. Oh, okay, it's going to let me do it there. So here we go. This is Wind Waker series Link, not the Smash one, but the 30th anniversary one. And we'll see what we get here. Again, so, good way to get your hands on some extra gear if you're so inclined. Stuff will just spawn in. It's going to let me scan another one. So this is the 30th anniversary Link, the 8-bit one. And I'm over encumbered, do excuse that, but, you can't really avoid that in this game. So again, a bunch of gear, a bunch of useful stuff dropping. Oh, it's going to let me scan another one. Okay, let's keep going. So this is the horseback Link from the Breath of the Wild series, the one with his hood up. And yeah, so there's a bit of everything in here. There's arrows, there's food, there's weapons, there's supplies. It's going to let me do another one. Okay. So this is the Archer Link from the Breath of the Wild series. And there's what we really wanted. It's the Master Sword. So that's come out as a pretty decent sword for this level of the game. 15 damage for a one-handed sword is really pretty good for where I'm currently at. So it does seem like if you're willing to scan Amiibo, you are going to get a little bit of an advantage out of it, actually. And now I think we're running out of space. Oh, no, we've got one more. So this is Zelda from Breath of the Wild. So the Steel Shield is quite good for this point in the game. And Amethyst and Garnet, that's a great way to get some extra gold. So it does seem like, the game is kicking out some half-decent rewards for this Zelda stuff. Okay, so here's a Guardian from Breath of the Wild. Now, as you can see, unlike Breath of the Wild, this isn't making any difference to the items. The items aren't themed after what amiibo you scan, like it is in Breath of the Wild. It's just literally, every time you scan an amiibo, you have a 20% chance that Skyrim will kick out a Breath of the Wild item. And as you can see, I've already got the Champion's Tunic. And I think there's only the 3 items, but let's keep scanning while I've still got amiibo to scan. So this is Smash Bros. Link. Of course, the first Zelda amiibo that was released. So yeah, we're just getting a selection of junk items now, but let's keep going, I guess. So this is the Wolf Link amiibo from Twilight Princess HD on the Wii U. Bit of horse meat, you know, but I haven't had to kill a horse and feel terrible to get it. I'll take it. You know, that's one way to feel good about yourself, is not killing a horse in Skyrim. I hope these chests aren't going to stay in the game world. I hope they do despawn, because, you know, Skyrim tends to keep things around for a long time, but they will be in the way if I ever want to ride around here. So now I'm hitting a point where the game... Oh! Okay, we still got a couple more scans in us. I've only got 2 amiibo left now. This is Toon Link from Smash Bros. Brawl. Or Smash Bros. For Wii U, sorry. Again, more junk. And let's see, can we get... We can. So this is the Ocarina of Time Link from the 30th Anniversary amiibo set. I did scan a couple of amiibo on an aborted attempt at this video as well. So you have missed me scanning Smash Bros. Zelda, Smash Bros. Sheik, Smash Bros. Ganondorf, and Skyward Sword Link. So sorry about that. But yeah, so that's what happened. Obviously, as you can see, it's Breath of the Wild themed chests as well. I don't know if it's just those 3 items. I don't know if there are any more, but I guess we'll find out once the game comes out. And I will keep scanning amiibo in the run-up to launch to see if anything else spawns. But for now, I think the thing you probably want to see is these items equipped, because why wouldn't you? So yeah, so if I drop into... So as you can see, by the way, if you take a look at the scabbard, that is absolutely the proper Hylian Shield scabbard. So that's great. And yeah, if I hop into first person view, that's pretty cool to have that in Skyrim. Yeah, it looks great. So there you go. That's how you use the Zelda amiibo. That is how it works. So to recap, you'll find the amiibo option in your magic menu under powers. It works just like a shout, and if you do it in the correct location, you will be able to... You'll see a golden circle on the ground, and then you can scan your amiibo just like you would in any other game. Every time you scan a Zelda amiibo, you have a 20% chance that a Zelda item will drop. And just to double check, I'm assuming you can only scan amiibo once a day, but let's just check. This amiibo can't be used again today. So there you go. And so you get once per day the ability to scan your amiibo. I've got to be honest, if you know, with a 20% chance, that means even if you only own 1 Zelda amiibo, or even if you only own Smash Bros. Link, by the end of a week, if you scan once a day, chances are you're going to have at least 1, if not more, of the Zelda-themed items. So yeah, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this and it was helpful. As for Skyrim on the Switch in general, you can check rpgsite.net for a full review, and I will do a little video just of how it runs in general. But the answer is, it's a good port of this game, and if you're up for playing some more Skyrim, this is a great way to do it. I'm now hobbling to a trader so I can sell some of this stuff so I can walk again. But until next time, everyone. See ya. Oh, and if you're so inclined, just for a bit of extra information, so the Champion's Tunic, Link's Tunic, requires 4 refined Moonstone if you want to sniff it. The Hylian Shield requires just 1 refined Moonstone, so you can see they can still be turned into fine versions of those pieces of gear. And the Master Sword, I assume, can also be... Yep, and that also requires a Moonstone if you want to take that to a grindstone to make it a bit better. So yeah, I thought I would update you on that. And also, I did scan the Breath of the Wild Champion Amiibo as well, and they performed in exactly the same way. So I did that off camera, but it was the same. So yeah, there you go. Skyrim on Switch with full Amiibo support and with Zelda Gear. That's it. Until next time, everyone. See ya.